Hey guys, RC here. Welcome to our next edition of Let's Play WMMA4, the world of mixed martial arts. I have gone ahead a little bit. Last video we had just finished Gamma 41. I have added Gamma 44 Brubaker versus Silva to our upcoming card event. They are the coaches on our current Clash of the Titans, and they will be fighting for Brubaker's title. We have gone through, we've made a bunch of contract offers. One guy that I declined to offer is this guy, John the Ripper Rivero. He is only 30. He's 12-5. He is the number 15 light heavyweight. Not one of my major divisions, but the big issue, he's coming off of 4 losses in a row. And so I really kind of think I need to follow the UFC rule here and not keep those guys around after 3 or more losses consecutively. Let them go earn their stripes somewhere else and then hire them back if they're worth it. Also, Zaire Williams, I think I've already changed him, but let's go. You go to. We talked about this in my last video that went up, episode 9, I think, where he had lost and he had requested the to drop down a weight class. So I didn't know how to do that. I figured it out, and I told you I would share that with you. So if you ever want to change or adjust a fighter's weight class, you come into your office screen, go to roster, find your fighter. Zaire's right there, and right here it shows his current weight class, his preferred weight class, but his weight class for your organization, and it says click to change. So if you click that, then you get this little pop-up here that you can change that, and I had already changed it over from super heavyweight to heavyweight. So we've dropped him down 1 weight class. We'll see if that helps him out. You're not obligated to do that, but he did ask, so and he's losing, so he's not doing anything for me. And our rankings were updated as well. So we're going to select all those, we're going to delete them all, and we'll come look at our rankings. In the super heavyweight, Frank Paul moves up a little bit. He's 10-0, and probably in line for a title fight, I think. Maybe with one more win. I'd like to get him up to number 2 before he takes on Davey Rushton. A couple of guys moving up. Peter Windsor's kind of new on the chart here, and a few guys heading down. What I might do, I don't know. I'm contemplating just scrapping that whole division and making all of them heavyweights, but I don't know. We'll see. James Foster, of course, still holding the belt. Tim Boyer, and the top 5 remain the same. Duke Iona and Rav Kapoor have moved up into the 6 and 7 spot. Gladstone Lopez drops 2 to number 8. Most of all that, for the most part, that division has remained the same. The light heavyweight, the top 15 are locked in. We have a couple of guys that have moved up, a couple of other guys that have moved down. Matthew Dean just renewed his contract. He is the middleweight champ. Neil Napier is up to number 2. What's the deal with Neil? Has he fought? Yeah, his last loss was to Dean back at Gamma 24, and of course we're at Gamma 42 coming up next. So 19-1, good fighter. He hasn't fought a lot for us, Neil Napier, but he has fought twice under my tenure, so looks like he'll be fighting more often. I probably need to go in and hire some more fighters. Bobby Brubaker will be fighting Silva the new number 2 and unbeaten for the welterweight title after they finished the Clash of the Titans TV show. Just trying to see anybody. Kenneth Toadspew debuts at number 15. A couple of other guys down at the bottom of that list. Jake Keen's up to number 2. Lee Kong Ho, I tell you what, he looked impressive in his first fight with us. Yeah, he lost at KDM, but he came in with a first round submission victory in our last pay-per-view. So that was pretty impressive. So he debuts at number 4. We have a few new guys. That a lot of movement in that the division. Romita debuts at number 10. I really need to get some lightweight guys. I think that's got to be a focus in this video. I think rankings. Did I do the last? Yep, they were the last one. All right. So what are we gonna do here? Let's go to characters. And we want to search for available for hire, active fighter, male. Normal weight class is lightweight. And we will close that. And we'll just kind of start going down through here. 14 and 6. Now he actually looks like he has some skills. He currently fights with Fight League Brazil. Let's negotiate with him. Coming off a loss. Alright, so he fought for the title, so that was a title loss. Atep of Indonesia, interesting. Let's make him an offer. Okay. Two and 2, no. 6 and 0. Anderson Silva. No, I'm kidding. Energetic striker. Undefeated winning streak. Lost to Helio. Let's go ahead and make him. He looks like he might be at least an interesting guy. Now, Atep of Indonesia. He's their champ. I'm gonna try to hire him away. 2 years, 4 fights. 6 and 0, no. Strong wrestler. Now he has not fought. Alright, but you know what? We'll make a bad attitude Kerbeam. Was that his debut? Okay, that was his XCC debut. Was that in 99? Are you kidding? Yeah. So he has not fought since then. So you know what? We'll hire you away. I only had 19 people in this class, and I really need to up that. Alright, now this guy is a... looks like he's got some really good skills, but he's lost 3 in a row. He was their lightweight champion, Helio. Yeah, I'm going to put him on my short list, though. If he starts winning, I might get him back. We'll close that. $19-5. No. The Karate Kid. I'm going to negotiate with him. Ooh, a very young kid right here. You know, if you lose to mediocre stand-up, yeah, we're gonna stay away from that. Striking and kickboxing. Whoa, did he just say... Okay, well, hey, knock yourself out, kid. That's weird that it is not giving them the per win pay raise, right? That's odd. Coltrane Aronson, 5-2, but 2 losses in a row. Philip Ziski, we've already hired him. Yeah, we're gonna pass on him. The Dreadlock Destroyer, out grappled. Not interested. 34, a little too old. Darren Southall. I seem to recall fighting with him in XCC. Clearwater, Florida. He did lose in a title match, but you know, that was his first career loss. Oh, who's that guy? Doug Hansen, 18-5, dropped down to 155. You know, that's not... I mean, I like his skill set. Let's go ahead and make him an offer. Elvis the King Melissus from Clarksville. 2 losses in a row. Full Force, coming off of 2 losses. Lack of stand-up. Oh, here we go. He's 32 though. Fights with Sigma. You know what? Let's go ahead and try to bring him on. Just signed with another company. That's cool. Glenn Sismosco. Yeah, you always like to bring on a champ. Underrated striking game. 22. Sure, we'll bring him on. And needs to improve on the rest of his game. Couple of losses. I like his stats, but he'll need to improve, I think. A Muay Thai fighter has cross-trained 7-0. Sure. Okay, well, your choice, man. Now Helio, he's only 24. He looks really good. We're gonna negotiate for him, and I'm gonna give him that bonus. All right, let's just jump through here. See if there's anybody that jumps out above average, above average. Now Jamie Hewitt's only 27. I remember him from XCC. Lost Philip Ziski in a super bout, so basically two title fights. But you know what? We'll offer him. National champion kickboxer. Eh. Coming off a loss. The South American stud. Now this would be a guy 16-9, a little bit older. He can make some waves, but he might be a guy that some of the younger guys would compete with, and if they beat him, it would really help them. So yeah, let's bring him on. No, or not. Accomplished. Above average, coming off a loss. It's like the game thinks that the guys from Brazil don't know that they can get a raise every time they win a fight. Alright, let's see. He's 31. Combat Sambo, submissions. Top fighter. Yeah, let's try to bring him in. El Diablo Basora, 21-6. Really good skills, but a lot of losses. Now, of course, two of them to Lermatov. Toad Spew. Didn't I just hire that guy? I think I just read his name somewhere. He's 30. We'll pass on him for right now. The Ice Cold Swede. Yeah, I like him. We'll make him an offer. Bad intentions. Like it. Keeping the opponent. Alright, Seth O'Brien is the submission king. That's alright. Now see, some of these guys are guys that I would really look at a lower organization like an XCC or British Cage Fighting or something, and get them on board. And that's what you have to remember. At the lower ones, you're kind of looking for the guys that you can develop, with the realization that the bigger guys are going to poach them from you as they develop. So you're always like this guy. I would take him in a heartbeat down there, try to develop him. But with Gamma, he's not quite good enough. Another guy, some strong skills. I would take him in a heartbeat. Alright. Warpath Linux, 7-0. He can be out wrestled and has weaknesses on the floor. He does have some Muay Thai, average wrestling, so he's working on that. Let's go ahead and make him an offer. Again, it's that performance scale. I just find that unusual. Ah, another lightweight. Yeah, let's bring him in. Alright, that's good. So I haven't gone the whole way through, and that's fine, but we just need to develop that division. Alright, Ziski recovers. Alright, KDM and British Cage Fighting have upped their bids. Well, look, here's the thing. Do you want to fight for a lower organization or a higher organization? And that's your choice. I'm not going to go back and offer them more money. Not right now. Alright, start show. Decisions. Sign contract. Yes. Close. Unread mail. Alright, Dwight Witherspoon. Alright, so our week 6 of Clash of the Titans. Houston George beat Jerome Adkins by submission. So if we go to our TV show, there's Adkins. And Houston George is still in it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6. So we have 2 more fights in the first round. Yeah, like I've been questioning because I've never run one of these TV shows. If any of you know, please let me know. When we get to the second round, is it still 1 fight per week? Or does it go down to 2 fights a week or something like that? That would be really good to know. So here's my 19 lightweights. We're trying to bump that up to get it one of our 3 core groups. And the more I'm looking at the super heavyweight division, I really do think I need to probably cut all those guys back to heavyweight. That is what I think. Alright, decisions. Alright. So Sutton Ripley signs. Lenny DeMaria signs. Togny signs. Ahmed Farak signs. Oh, there he is. Anderson DeSaley. Bobby Stiller. Bosco. Charlie Brown. Doug Hansen. I bet when he's losing a fight, they do call him Charlie Brown. Helio's going to sign with us, so we take away him. Gen 1. And Placille. Alright, still looking at about a half dozen guys, but we're up to 31 fighters now, so that's good. And that's our lightweight division. It'll be interesting to see how those shake out. In the rankings come the next ranking update. As I mentioned before, if you guys have any thoughts as to what you would like to see or how you would like to see this, do you like seeing this kind of the midweek stuff and all the little decisions that are made? I didn't show you the card. I guess I could show you that. Let's see, your office, upcoming shows. Alright, so in the prelims, we're going to have Lima Phillips, Joe Burnett, Arteta and Holm, Cole Vega, Majorum and Dos Santos, McCall and Banks, Vergara and Flintstone. That just opens itself up for so many nicknames. Denaire and Takuchi, Humphreys and Blood, White Garner, Latusier Villar, and the championship Brubaker and Silva in the lightweight division. So that is the card that I set up. Alright, looks like we have a bunch of guys signing. Matthew Dean signs with us. Awesome. There's our second champion to come on board. Ep of Indonesia, our third champ. So we now have 3 champions. Darren Southall, a former champ. Glenn Size Moscow is a champ as well, I believe. Jamie Hewitt, former champion. So yeah, I would say that we have really strengthened that lightweight division. All right, so no awaiting a response. All right, so we're up to 40. Probably actually like to have a few more. So let's go look again. Male lightweight. All right, so we've done that. Let's come down to the bottom and start here. All right, now he's 26. He has some skills, so we're gonna make him one of our whipping boys unless he can win. Same thing here. Okay. 5-0, but nothing above. Now, national kickboxer. I'm gonna need a tissue. Pray tell why. Don't do that to me. Strong, above average. Yeah, 17 and 11, not interested. So we'll make a few more offers. So yeah, like I said, let me know. Do you like seeing the, the minutia, the day-to-day stuff, or do you really want only the cards? And if that's all you want to see, that's great. We can certainly adjust our recording. All right. Let's go ahead and give him an offer. Make him an offer. I'm just looking to try to get a couple more guys in here. Negotiate. Yeah, I like him just because he's unbeaten, so he's at least won some fights. And we're not, this is just kind of trying to flesh out the division. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Yeah, let's jump straight to the office real quick. Alright, Junior Patinkin is recovered. Alright, well, we're going to put a cut in here, guys. Thanks for checking it out. Let me know your thoughts for recordings moving forward in this series. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.